It was the best of times.
It was the worst of times.
Much like high school.
It was a time filled with so much social change and terrible things.
It can only be described in contradictory terms.
I'm Lydia.
I'm Meredith.
I'm Josie.
I'm Andres.
I'm Ethan, and this is our Tale of Two Cities project.
Happy Halloween! Except it's not actually Halloween. I'm just seeing ghosts. And for the past 15 years, it's been pretty easy to assume that my father died when I was young. When you're a 2-year-old orphan, you don't really have the questioning skills to assume anything. You're just an orphan. Easy to assume that is until Mr. Suit and Tie devoid of feeling guy comes and turns your whole world upside down. How does one adapt to the news that their long-lost father is actually alive? How does one adapt when this perfect stranger you're somehow biologically connected to comes into your life totally unstable, totally dependent, and totally strange? Mr. Suit and Tie rambled about love and duty and commitment and all these arbitrary things. But how can I offer the love that's required to help this man that I barely even know? I'm still learning, and it will definitely be a lesson in adaptation, but I'm ready. Maybe it's a sick morbidity, the opportunity to get to know the father I never knew. But we'll see. We'll see.
You know, I'd like to think I'm one of the kind-hearted wealthy people. Like the philanthropist that goes to the third world countries and builds orphanages, or something inspiring like that. I have nothing against wealth in and of itself. But today was the line was crossed. Well, you'll see. Ugh. To even articulate it, to put it into words, it totally exceeds my abilities. The media is largely ignoring the event, but here's a clip I managed to find. What the heck? She ran over her. I mean, there are two human beings, and one somehow decides that the other is inferior to themselves? My father's wealth means everything can be handed to me, no matter how unethical or oppressive the consequences are. How can I be a part of that when people are starving in the streets?
Sorry.
I don't know. This whole class system just seems bogus. I'm done.
Hi guys, Madame Defarge here. Today I'll be showing you how to make a nice hat using a crochet needle. I just made it really simple. And then you get to add some warmth to the ice of your soul. For yarn, I use a thick crimson color. It reminds me of wine or blood or revenge. Anyways, and you see all you do is you just wrap it around real tight, you see? Just tie it around, wrap it, and suffocate it. Just suffocate it. Like you'd like to do to that Darby kid, or, whoever, aristocrats, nobles. You just keep doing that until you have a chain the length that you desire to fit around a head or a neck. You could probably get it long enough to turn it into a noose. That poor Darby bastard. His family, make up for the lives of your family that his family destroyed, but that's your choice. You know, some people don't like to craft that extreme. Anyways,
You know, in hindsight, if we would have checked out Wacko's Defarge's YouTube ages ago, we would have been much better prepared for what's happening now.
anyways,
So here's what's been happening. The lovely Lucy married Darby, and just after their return from their honeymoon, Darby was imprisoned, released, and imprisoned again. Something about retribution for his ancestors past, something nutty in knitting ladies' plans to execute upon Darby and his entire family. And you thought Trump was bad. But fear not, Darby, I have a plan. For audience members that don't know, Darby and I have always borne a remarkable similarity in appearance. While his family is escorted to safety, I'll trade places with him so he can join his family. Darby, you're undoubtedly going to find this, and this will undoubtedly be my final message to you. I want you to know that you have been the last dream of my soul. This is so much bigger than me, so much bigger than anything I've ever done. Whatever awaits me is far better than the things that I have now. Don't see it as terrible sacrifice. See it as an opportunity for me to find my life meaning.
Curtain!
Thanks, Darby.
Along the Paris streets, the death carts rumble, hollow and harsh. 6 tumbrels carry the day's wine to the guillotine. All the devouring and insatiate monsters, imagined since imagination could record itself, are fused in one realization, guillotine. And yet, there is not in France, with its rich variety of soil and climates, a blade, a leaf, a root, a sprig, a peppercorn, which will grow to maturity under conditions more certain than those that have been produced this horror. Crushed humanity out of shape once more, under similar hammers, and it will twist itself into the same perfect forms, sow the same seed of rapacious license and the oppression over again, and it will surely yield the same fruit according to its kind.